Thanks everyone for joining the session. Welcome to Network Automation Internship Demo Session, and welcome to Tungabadra Networks. Maximum 80% of the people here, are from Tungabadra Networks only. They have already enrolled any course, any one of our course here. So now right? We are part of MSME and Startup India as well, part of Startup India. And now, if you see right, this is all about network automation demo. So network automation means simple, like whatever the roles and responsibility of network engineer. Okay. The roles and responsibility of network engineer is first design and implement. Design the architecture. Like we have three types of architectures: enterprise architecture, data center architecture, and service provider architecture. These are the three architectures we have. So in these architectures, we use routers, switches, firewalls, and all networking devices. Okay. So we use routing protocols. So if it is a new site, right? New data center or new site, you will install all new Cisco routers based on your HLD LLD designs. You will configure it, and everything is working fine. Now your company start accessing internet. Okay, your data center is on live. Everyone can access it. Okay, so yeah, that is a new implementation. That is called new implementation, and 80% of the architectures already implemented in this world. Okay, 80% of all the companies, they already implemented their architectures. Okay, why they hire you? They hire you to troubleshoot the issues, their network issues, in 24 into 7 environment. Okay, you may be A shift, B shift, C shift, whatever it is. They hire you to troubleshoot a network issues into 24 into 7. Or else, sometimes iOS upgrades. Each and every networking device, we have a operating system. Because of the bugs or because of the fixing the security patches, you need to do upgrade activity. Or else, if you want to add any configuration, you will add it, a new configuration. Okay, device hardware level issues, like if anything failed, you can contact with vendor, process for RMA. So hardware level issues, protocol level issues, bugs, activities like config push, iOS upgrades, monitoring, each and everything. Make sure the company services like internet is working fine 24 into 7 smoothly. Okay, either it could be a banks, hospitals, or whatever the companies. It is a enterprise architecture. Data centers, whoever is using their services, data center devices, all are should be operational. So like this. Okay, so for enterprise architectures, we have a network engineers. They will do manually. That's okay because we have less devices. That is fine. Coming to data center. Okay, I worked in a data center. I'm telling you. So all the AI devices, like, let me share my screen. I think you're seeing my screen, right? So if you see, right, let me open a YouTube and let me show you a live AI devices, okay, which is called NVIDIA GB200s. Currently, they are building two types of data centers. One is normal data center, another one is AI data center. So in AI data center, this is a device actually they're using it. So you see, right? So let me go on here. So it is having 72 GPUs. Okay. So yeah, yeah, look at this guy. See, I really like this job to explain about hardware devices. I'm mad about it. And not now, but one day soon, my goal is like to explore all advanced devices, explore their hardware, make sure entire this world should understand about these networking products. So yeah, super excited. And in case in future, right? Yeah, I want to be like this guy, like to explain about the product. Okay, yeah, you see, right? It is all about how many 30 million, right? $30 million. The Nvidia device is called $30 million. How big it is, this all device, this Nvidia devices they're using behind the AI data center. Look at this, it is having 72 GPUs. Okay, so you see, right, these are the devices they use. These are the NV switches, and this is a GPU. Okay, so I don't want to explain much about it, but I want to explain. So this computes, this is a big, so this is a spine. Okay, this is a spine, and NVIDIA CEO Jensen, right? It's a super spine. All 72 GPUs are connecting here. So why I'm saying this, behind the AI, they use NVIDIA devices, and these NVIDIA devices, you see, right? These devices, where they're connecting to our networking devices. Okay, data center. I want to show you Oracle data center. It was in Abilene. Okay, Abilene. Okay, let's see. So these are Oracle. Okay, OpenAI. I worked on a OpenAI, right? Okay, OpenAI, Oracle AI data center. So we have a blocks here. Okay, yeah, you see, right, inside AI. Okay, so I will show you how the connectivity, and to build a one data center, it will take years, guys. Okay, so there will be electrical engineers, L1 engineers, a lot of engineers are there, but network engineers role is very big when you're building the data center. Okay, there are server engineers also there. Okay, there is a lot of NVIDIA AI data center is there, right? NVIDIA, to install a NVIDIA devices, we have a engineers from NVIDIA. So you see, right, this is a data center. Okay, let me show you the cluster. This all are the devices. You see all these servers. Look at this. These all are servers, and this can process the customer traffic from internet. So if you see right closely, these are the MPO cables. These devices are connecting to where? Our routers, our routers and switches. So that is called, in data center we have a clause network. We have what? Clause architecture. So what is clause architecture? In data center we have a clause architecture. So let's see that. Okay, simply one drill will see that. Here, look at this. You see, right? There is a lot of racks. You see all the LAN cables here. Where are they going? They are connecting to our networking devices. Okay. So there is a switch fabric in real world, in data center. All these servers, NVIDIA GB200 devices are connecting to L3 switches, like whether it could be a Cisco, or it could be a Juniper, or it could be Arista. So nowadays, everyone using Arista devices. Arista and Juniper, they're using a lot. Okay, Arista and Juniper. So I think you'll get some visualization here. All these data center equipment are connecting to our networking devices. So we have thousands of networking devices, not only thousand, lakhs, a lakhs. Okay, each rack will have, see, top of that. So top of that there is a tor top of rack device, and there it is going to the clause architecture. Clause means spine and leaf architecture. So let me show you that as well. Spine and leaf, spine and leaf. Okay, you see, right? Spines are a top of spine. Also, we have super spines. Okay, spine and leaf architecture. Okay, let me show you in real. Okay, this guy is explaining, right? Let's see this. Now I want to see the real devices. Okay, this I can also explain, but I want to data center. Uh, mm, mm, mm. So I have an images, but let me see whether I have it. One second. I think I have an image. One second. Download. View. A large. I have a device. Okay. I'll show you. Just a second. The GB200 device, when I was working with the team member, right? I downloaded it and I have it. So you guys are visualizing data center architecture. Just asking what I'm showing, what I'm trying to convey to you. Are you able to understand, guys? హలో, అందరికి అర్థమవుతుందా నేనేం
Yeah,
చెప్తున్నానో? యా, ఓకే, లెట్స్
yeah, అర్థమవుతుంది బ్రో. బట్ లైక్ లిటిల్ బిట్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్, లైక్
యా
అండర్స్టాండ్
యా
చేసుకుంటే.
నేను చెప్తా. ఓకే, డివైజెస్ చూపించడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తున్నాను. ఐ వాంట్ టు షో యూ ద డివైజెస్. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ మై ఇంటెన్షన్ ఈస్. ఇక్కడ NVIDIA GB200. ఓకే, I don't want to waste time anyhow. GB200. You see, this is the devices. You see right here? Yeah. Okay. This will give you good clarity. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Now it is good, right? Everyone?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You're able to see the device, right? Clearly. Okay. HD images ఉన్నాయో చూద్దాం. I want to copy image and let me paste it here. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Just understand this. So, guys, this is a GB200 device. It's a NVIDIA devices. So, all your AI data centers are backend. They use these devices. So, it carries, it processes the entire internet traffic. So, in this world, there are a lot of people. They're trying to search in ChatGPT or Claude AI or DeepSeek, whatever the AIs we have, right? They're searching in front end app. In front end, we have an app. There, they are searching this. At the back end, our routers and switches through service provider, they carry the traffic and they hit the data center, and here these devices will process and will send back to the customer very quickly with light speed. So who is processing the data from customer mobile phone to this data center? The networking devices, routers, switches. Between them there are routers and switches. Here this all LAN cables are connecting to our switch fabric. Okay, our switch fabric. Okay, say spine and leaf. Okay, spine and leaf, how exactly it look like, you can say here. Uh, okay, let me copy this and let me explain here. Hmm, okay, fair enough. Yeah, if you see here, right? So this is a devices, NVIDIA devices. These are connecting to, here you see, right, route server. This could be a normal servers. Like normal servers means application servers, storage servers. These normal servers are connected to our switches. Generally in real world we have Arista switches. Not only server, these NVIDIA devices also connecting to these switches. These switches are again connecting to the spine switches. Spine to super spine. This is just one block, one domain, one availability domain, you can say. Okay. So like this, we have a lot of blocks. So in one data center, minimum you see 1 lakh devices like these switches. Look at this fabric, spine and leaf fabric. This is just for one rack. Like this, there are thousands of rack. So what I mean to say is these switches are Arista devices who will configure and maintain all these things. Network engineers. Only the end edge devices are connecting to these switches. Now you are understanding, guys. అందరు అర్థం చేసుకుంటున్నారా? ఈ సర్వర్స్, ఈ ఎన్విడియా డివైజెస్ డేటా సెంటర్ లో ఎక్కడ కనెక్ట్ అవుతాయి? స్విచెస్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతాయి, L3 స్విచెస్ కి. ఎవ్రీవన్ అండర్స్టాండ్? హలో,
Yes, yes.
Yes,
right?
bro.
Yeah. So these
Mm.
switches are processing the traffic which is coming from the servers and AI devices. Now, what I mean to say is these switches are configured and monitored and troubleshooted by network engineers. So in one data center, we have a lakhs of devices. Even in service provider environment, we have a thousands of devices. Only enterprise architecture, you may see below 100 devices. Those 100 devices, our network engineers can, configure and they can, manage it. Even though even enterprise networks also, to eliminate the human errors, they started using automation. I'll tell you how. I was working with Amazon, right? It was an enterprise only for fulfillment centers like e-commerce business. There they did automation. Okay, everywhere it is automation now. So whatever the roles and responsibility of our network engineers, tell me. So I just told you, right? What I told you, like so first one is hardware level issues. Okay, hardware level issues. This is manual intrusion is required because in case any hardware went down, okay, any hardware went down, what will happen? You need to contact with vendor and you can do it. So hardware level issues, you can't do much thing with automation. But to verify the, you know, to verify the hardware is working or not, you execute the show commands, right? That show command you can send through script. Okay, so hardware level issues, protocol level issues, and as well as bugs, upgrades, iOS upgrades, upgrade activities, and anything else, upgrade activities, config changes, migration, device migration, or device
Yeah, device
migration,
might.
migration or device replacement. Okay, everything you do, right? Network engineers are doing. So if any protocol issue, suppose you're doing iOS upgrade, what you need to do? You need to do pre-checks like hardware level and protocol level. You need to run show commands. There is a hell lot of show commands. Okay, if it is a big organization, there is a hundreds of show commands, at least 50 show
Yes.
commands. 50 show commands, is it possible to, it is possible to run manually, but how much time it will take? All the show commands, it will take a lot of time. Okay, you need to run a show command and you need to analyze the output, right? Is there any hardware level issue and protocol level issue? So a human need to enter into a device and run a show command. What is that? And run a show command, and based on the output, you need to verify is there any hardware issue or protocol issue. That will take a lot of time. Okay. So if you want to do upgrade, you need to do pre-checks, health checks, device health checks, pre-checks. After that, start initiating iOS upgrade commands, copy the image into your device, and then initiate a upgrade command. Once upgrade is done, you need to do what? Post checks. It means after upgrade, is everything is working fine or not. So this entire upgrade task will take how many hours? Does anyone did a upgrade activity?
Yes, yes, yes.
So how much time it
Yes,
will take,
bro.
brother, for one device upgrade?
Yeah, for a switch it will take
What for
30
1 hour?
minutes.
30
For
minutes or 1 hour?
1 hour.
Yeah,
So it means,
92, 93 on the switch.
yeah, it means like, you upgrade it is okay, but pre-checks, post-checks, including everything, it will take minimum 2 hours,
Yeah,
right? Including of
yeah,
everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
minimum, yeah,
two
minimum two
hours.
hours will take.
So
Yeah.
in one data center, you have a 1 lakh devices. Okay, you have a 1 lakh devices. So 1 lakh devices means for each device it will take 2 hours. So how many hours it will take? 2 lakh hours. 2 lakh hours, it means how many days it will be? Tell me. So calculate. Can you open a calculator and calculate it now, just roughly? So so we have 2 lakh devices. Okay, this is 2 lakh, right? Divided by 1 day means 24 hours, right? Just give 24 hours. So how many days it will take? 833 8,333 days divided by 365, it means 1 year. So how many years it will take? 22 years. You understand? For each one device, even approximately you take 1 hour, right? 2 hours, right? To upgrade one data center devices, it will take 22 years. Within the 22 years, how many new operating systems will come, right? New versions. So what I mean to say is,
Yes,
is it
yes.
is it really possible? Okay, you hired a lot of engineers. So so think about a data center perspective. Nowadays, lot of companies are building a data centers. They need a network engineers who can automate each and every roles and responsibilities. Suppose iOS upgrade, I just told you, it will take 22 years to complete 1 lakh device upgrades. But with the script, right? With the script I executed in Oracle data center, one day one engineer, one day one engineer upgraded 200 devices, 200 devices with 9 hours of work, with automation. Okay, with automation. From last 1 year, they started upgrading it. Still, upgrade project is going on. That's why they are hiring from uh, Wipro. Okay, so yeah, see here, one day one engineer, they can upgrade up to 200 devices. Like that, we have a 10 engineers. 10 engineers can upgrade one day 2000 devices. 10 engineers, it means into 10. How much? 2000. So one day, one day, entire 10 members can upgrade 2000 devices. So they can finish, right, within quickly. Yes or no?
Yes,
With
yes.
with the automation, so one day 2000 devices they can upgrade it. So like this, we have how many days? So we have how many devices? 2 lakh devices. So if you open a calculator, So total how many devices we have? 1 lakh devices. Okay, 1 second. 1 lakh devices. 1 lakh devices every day you're executing in how many? 2000. So how many days it will complete it? You will complete in 50 days. Understand? కరెక్టేనా నేను కాలిక్యులేట్ చేసింది? సో 2000 డివైజెస్ ఒక రోజు అనుకుంటే అది 1 లాక్ అవ్వడానికి ఎంత టైం పడుతుంది? సో 1 లాక్ how many 50 see 1 lakh. So how many days he will complete? 50 days. Okay. So one small data center 50 days it is completed. We have a lot of data centers, right? That's what they're doing. So almost 1 crore above devices are there in all data centers. So they're still doing that. So you understand, right? If you don't use automation, it will take 22 years. If you use automation, it will complete in 50 days. Now you understand, right? So earlier, network automation can be done by software engineers. They are learning the networking concept they used to do. But now, network engineers are learning Python because market is forcing people to learn automation and do it. Okay, that's why they're paying in very high packages. Okay, yeah. So this is just a concept. Okay, this is just a concept. So suppose, uh, so we have a wait 1 second. I'm going to explain you. I already made a reel today and uploaded. Same video I will show you again. So this is a topology I have currently. So in our GNS3 lab, to configure a IBGP between 4 routers like this. Here 4 routers. Here you need to configure what? In this IBGP, BGP, this is a BGP configuration. Just understand. So a lot of people doesn't complete it BGP, but just understand. So R1, R2, R3, R4. There are 4 devices. To complete BGP, you need to configure first loopback IP addresses and then point-to-point IP addresses. After that, OSPF you need to configure. After that, BGP you need to configure. So we have to complete 4 tasks. To complete these 4 tasks, so how much time it will take? So a lot of people have completed BGP, right? Tell me guys, how much time it will take to do this lab? 15 minutes in GNS3. Manually, if you want to configure, how much time it will take? A lot of people has done the lab, right? Anyone?
15 to 20 minutes around.
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes, right? 15 to 20 minutes it will take just for 4 routers only. But with the script, right? So I have an automation script here. So guys, uh, how to set up automation lab, everything will take care of it. Okay. At the moment, concentrate on what I'm telling. Okay. So CD automation. 1 second. So this is my automation server, and now so okay. So now I have created a script in this folder. So this is a Linux platform. This is a Ubuntu server. In this Ubuntu, you need to set up your automation. So don't worry, we'll set up each and everything because we're giving a training on Linux as well, which is very important. So see, I have created a script with YAML file with Ansible. So Ansible is widely using everywhere. Okay. So for a bigger organization, for bigger deployment, they use Ansible. Okay. So earlier we were not teaching Ansible, we are only teaching libraries, but Netmiko library, with Netmiko library, we build a script, but Ansible is the automation framework. So it can automate every task. Okay. So now you can just imagine, see, look at this. So this is a device here. Okay. I'm not running any script at the moment. Okay. So let's turn on all these devices. Okay. And let me show whether the configuration is there or not. Okay, so look at this. I'm on R1. Let's see, is there any configuration I have done, like point-to-point configuration and BGP configuration, everything. See, show run, show IP, interface brief. So only management IP is configured. Other than that, have you configured anything? No. See, nothing has configured. No IP address is configured. Okay. On R1, it is clear. Look at that. Show run section BGP. See, nothing has configured on R1. Similarly, go to R2. See, let's show IP interface brief. Nothing has configured. Oh, here there is some configuration. So someone saved it. So what we can do, show run section BGP. So what I can do, I will remove this. Okay, router BGP 500. So I need to give no. So it will remove everything. No, okay. Interface loopback 0, no IP address. If you want to remove any configuration, give no. That's it. G1/0, no IP address. Okay. So now there is no configuration, right? See, everyone understand I'm removing the configuration. Make sure automation script can create all these things. Okay. See, only R2 also has only which configuration? Management configuration. Here, show IP interface brief. Here also same thing. Nothing is there. And R4 also nothing is there. Show IP interface brief. Okay. Yeah. So this is a lab, guys. Okay. I will teach you. In real world, we have a setup like this. Okay. So all the devices are connected to the management switch. It is connected to a, again, server is also connected to a management switch. Ultimately, you should have a reachability to your devices from your automation server. So this setup will take care of it. It is very complicated, but we'll take care of it. Now everything is done. Now no BGP, nothing is right. So can I run the script? So in front of you, I will run a script and let's see how much time it will take to complete on all the devices. So I'm just opening R1. So no IP address is configured, right? See, I'm running a script. So this is an Ansible script. Okay. So Ansible playbook and see, you see, right? Inventory and IBGP config push. So this is the code. Okay. You see right here, this is a code. So this code and everything will take care of it. We'll teach you in the training. So we use Python for automation and Ansible framework for automation. Okay. So you no need to worry. We'll take care of everything. But in this demo session, I'm just telling you, we'll give you training on Visual Studio. This is very, very, very important. So because to write a code, editing a files and creating a files, everything it's easy. So you can access your remote repository, your local repository, everything. Each and every file you can access through Visual Studio very easy. So you can write a code here in Python or YAML, whatever it is. Don't worry. If you see this, some people may confuse this, but once you, so before joining CCNA also you feel it was difficult, right? But after doing learning, practicing, it was easy, right? Same how we teach you CCNA, right? Same way we teach everything. Okay. So just understand. I'm running a script. Tell me how many seconds it will take to complete. It is configuring loopback IPs. See, loopback IP is done. And configuring point-to-point IP is done. OSPF is done. And IPGP configuration, it is going on, going on, going on, and done. Verification is done. How many seconds it has taken to complete this IPGP lab? 10 seconds. Hello. See,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
BGP
10
came up.
seconds.
Yes, yes,
See,
10
BGP
seconds.
is coming up now. See, all BGP neighbors, full mesh. I configured full mesh. So see, it is show IP OSPF neighbors. The OSPF is up. So it is still going on adjacency process. So OSPF is up, BGP is up, and everything. Show IP interface brief. So IP address is also configured. So I'm just telling you the power of automation. At the end, we need a manual engineers at the field for cabling and all in case of physical issues. But for pushing the config, it is saving a lot of time, right? So I was just talking about 4 devices. Imagine in data center 1 lakh devices and also hundreds of devices, thousands of devices. So have you seen any human errors? We are a human, right? We do a mistakes also. We may configure wrong IP address. We may configure wrong BGP neighbor IP. But automation, it won't do any mistake. In case if your script is wrong, it will show you errors. Or else if the device is not reachable, it will throw you this device is not reachable. Timeout errors. Un- Until unless these 3 things, I mean these errors, there is no manual errors like humans. The major thing is it will eliminate the human errors and it is very quick, super fast, right? So that is the power of what? Automation. And also in a switch, right, you created a VLANs, right? VLANs. So if you have a very big architecture, like is a Burj Khalifa building is there, 250 floors or something is there. Each and everywhere you see a switch. Each switch you need to configure VLANs. So how many VLANs you need to configure? A lot of VLANs. So you lot of people may think that VTP is there, right? VLAN trunking protocol that can create VLANs automatically. Yeah, that can create. But VTP is a Cisco proprietary protocol. It only works in Cisco. Outside they are using only Cisco? No, right? They're using Juniper, other switches also. So also VTP have a lot of issues, implementation issues. So manually if you create, that is good through script. Okay. So this is a switch, right? Look at this. I'm logging into the switch again. Okay, this is a switch, it is booting. So we can create a VLANs. I also created a script for VLAN. So this is a script for VLAN. You see, create VLAN create. So this is a script for VLAN, and I can create. So which VLAN it will create? VLAN 50, and the name is tech team. So automatically on one particular switch, it will create a VLAN. So let me see, is there any VLAN? Show VLAN brief. So there is a VLAN 50, right? Let me remove this. Config terminal, no VLAN 50, no VLAN 10. See, do show VLAN brief. So by default, we have VLAN 1. There is no VLANs are created. So with this script, you can create a VLANs. Okay. Shall we run it? Can I run a script for switching also? Let's see. I have a uh, script for switching as well. So this is a switch. Okay. Yeah. See, it is pushing a VLAN in a single switch. See, it is pushed and it will create. It is saying that it is created. See, it's created now. Do show VLAN brief. See, VLAN 50 is created. How quick it is. Like this, how many VLANs you want to create? Create it on multiple switches. I given only one switch right now. If you give another two switches also, it will create. It is just an example. Everyone understand. So you can do routing and switching. You can automate config push. Not only config push. You can create a script to do iOS upgrade. iOS upgrade to copy the image also script will do. Each and every task, whatever network engineer is doing, right? That can be done by who? Network automation engineer. Now you know the importance of network automation engineer. So if you see in PPT, let me open here. Okay. So here, you know, oh yeah, sorry, this is not covered here. Once again, yeah, here we covered CCNA, Python, Linux for networking. So Netmiko library as well as Ansible, okay, and Git and GitHub and automation real-time projects. Everything will cover. If you want to know the syllabus, right, go here and go to any network automation. So we have a Cisco certification called what? Cisco Network DevNet. Okay, it's a DevNet course. CCNA DevNet is there, but it is beyond the DevNet. If you click on network automation, you see all the course. It's a Cisco DevNet, but it's a beyond the DevNet. Okay, so if you see right here, it is. Okay, where is that? So CCNA syllabus you already know. This is a Python. So Python for networking. So we don't develop, you know, anything for using Python. We just use Python to iterate the data, for filtering the data and checking the errors. Okay. So core concepts, everything will be taken care by. So Chandana can teach you. So she's a Juniper CFTS L3 engineer, TAC engineer. She was a developer, come a TAC engineer. Okay. She was a Juniper TAC engineer. She knows very well. Okay. She will explain about all Python. So I will take version control CI/CD pipelines, right? So CI/CD means continuous integration, continuous development. So that can be done by Git, GitHub, and Bitbucket. We have a version control tools. I will give you training on that Git and GitHub. Okay. So and also the Linux can be taken care by like Linux expert, and we will give you what? Real world. So these are the scripts, guys. We have a lot of scripts. Okay, in real world, whatever the BGP config, VLAN config, and backup configuration backups also. Look at this. So if you want to take a backup, right? So you need to run this. Okay. So I have a script here, so you can take a backup of all the devices. So every day at midnight, the server can take router's configuration backup automatically, because you don't know, right, when the device can fail. So every day it will take a backup of each and every device config. Understand? So it will store in server. Okay, that automation can do that. So you can automate anything, guys. You can automate anything. Okay, yeah, that is the power of automation. Everything will give you. Okay, yeah. So if you see here, uh, uh, so where exactly you will use automation. Okay, first let me keep this here. Let me control X and new slide here. I will paste it. Okay, this. Okay, now where exactly they use? They use device onboarding. Device onboarding means if it is a new site, right? So yeah, you need to onboard a device, okay? Configuring router switches. Just now we discussed about. So they use automation for device onboarding, bulk VLAN and VRF deployment, BGP OSPF config push. Just now we did it. Now monitoring and troubleshooting projects. So automation, so backup and restore. Just now I told you, right? You have to take a backup of your config and restore the config. Health check, it is very important. So when you do any activity, you need to do health check. So syslog SNMP event parser, automated interface troubleshooting. Any physical interface, like if it is flapping, or you need to run show CDP neighbors, show LLDP neighbors, whether the cables are connecting properly or not, right? By using this automation, you can do that as well. So compliance checker, password rotation. Yes, I did this project within 3 months. I have completed in all data centers. When I was working in Oracle, I did a password rotation because in real world they use TechAx and Radius, because once you join in any company, they will give you your user credentials, right? By using those user credentials, you can log in your computer, router, switches, anywhere. So to log in your router, right? So in data center, it is very secure. The password is generated by server. Okay, that is what secret vault. Okay, so we have a secret vault server. So passwords can be generated and rotated. So network engineers every year they used to generate a password and change it. Okay, for all the data center devices. So you can do that by using automation. So firewall rule automation also you can do. Okay, yeah. So everywhere you use automation. Now inventory documentation. So if you want to get it, like so device models in data center, a lot of devices are there. How many, what kind of model if you want to fetch, right? Give that model and push the script. If the model is matching, right, it will pull all the devices who are having the same model, same version. So right, in data center lakhs of devices, you would like to know which device is having which version. So if it is a production version, right? So then is good. Other than production version, is there any device we need to upgrade, right? You can filter it. So you can filter it and capture all the devices in one file. That kind of work also you can do. Otherwise, you need to log in manually and check the version. And if it is not as the expected version, you need to upgrade. So to check the inventory, use automation. Okay, topology discovery, everything. Okay, so ZTP, zero touch automation, it means, so in data centers, if any device fail, you can just replace the device and give a uplink. That's it. Automation can check it. It will get the IP through DHCP. The script will get the config file from server, and automatically it will bring up the device. So you don't need to do anything. No manual work at all. Just replace the device, the JTP will take care. Okay. So everywhere they use automation, guys. So for automation, right, we have a huge packages. Okay. So I already told you the syllabus, right? What syllabus it covers here. Yeah. So this can be done by me, Ramesh, and Python can be taught by Chandana. Okay. He's an expert in automation. Okay. And now Linux can be taken care by Harsha. Okay. And now this can be taken care by same Chandana only, and Git and GitHub I will teach, and automation real-time projects Chandana will teach you. Okay. And the thing is, now we are giving 50% discount, right? So existing students who are completed CCNA or anyone, right? For all existing students, we are giving 50% discount on this project. Okay. 50% discount on this project. So contact my team. My team will tell you how much of amount it is. Okay, how much amount it will take. So 50% discount means if you already completed CCNA you no need to take, right? Okay, so only Python cost, Linux cost and GitHub automation cost, right? Here they will give you 50% discount. They will not include any CCNA. So outside this kind of projects, we teach REST APIs also, APIs also, APIs. Okay, yeah. So what I'm saying is this course cost is very big outside. So to encourage our internal students, I want to refer you in other companies. That's why we launched this. I convinced my team and I launched this. Okay. So if you want to enroll it and get the skills, and it's a lifetime access. Okay. Yeah. That's all about this. And if anyone newly watching this automation demo session, right? Okay. So for you also, my team may give discounts. You can contact them. I don't know how much they're giving discounts. I don't know. Contact my team. For existing students, for all existing students, it is a 50% discount. Okay. So if you already learn CCNA, remaining concepts, how much it is? 50% discount they're giving. If you already enroll CCNA internship, right? That internship covers Linux and what is that? Linux and CCNA internships. So that they will remove these two and they will give you this. Understand? They will take a price on these remaining courses and they will give you 50%. Okay. So any questions on this, guys? Any questions on this? Hello?
What is the course duration, sir?
Yeah, it is 2 months, 15 days. So for Python, it will take 1 month, and then this will take 2 weeks, and GitHub 2 to 3 days, almost 1.5 month. It will be like 30 to 20, so total 50 days. After 50 days, right, we'll sit with you and we'll give you interview preparation, how it is. So approximately course will completed within 50 days, and remaining 10 days are buffer in case of any holidays or anything. Yeah. Hello. So for all three, right, CCNA, Python, and everything, it will be 2 months, 15 days for all three. Only this thing, if you remove CCNA, remaining periods. Okay, if all included, right, it will be 2 months, 15 days. Yeah. Okay.
Bro, SD-WAN is a separate, right, topic?
SD-WAN is a
Yeah.
separate. We are going to launch SD-WAN in May month. Okay. Yeah, we'll tell
Uh,
you. Yeah.
can you explain this, bro? Like difference, like you were saying, automation, right?
Mm.
How?
SD-WAN is this traditional technology, traditional architecture. Like we have a real world, you must understand enterprise architectures if you want to understand SD-WAN. So generally,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
Currently, I'm working with Viptela.
1 second.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Okay. So I'm opening a topology so that you can understand. So my CCNP team already implemented the topology uh, and real-time projects also. So you see, right? This is how the enterprise architecture looks like. It's like core layer, distribution layer, and access layer. Okay. So the thing is,
Yeah.
each and every company will have a two ISPs. It is connected to ISPs. Here, by using path manipulation, we will take one path for to avoid the asymmetric routing in BGP. Generally, between the company and ISPs, we use BGP, eBGP here. So what we do to avoid the asymmetric routing, what we use path manipulation. So path manipulation, you need to create a route maps and manually apply it on in or out direction. Okay. So to what, to have a one path as a primary path. So whenever the interface down, then only here Airtel Tata is there. Currently Airtel is a primary. Whenever the Airtel is down, then only Tata will take a switch over. Airtel is not down, Tata cannot switch over. But you have a Airtel is a primary path, and you have a issues like interface CRC error issues. Interface is not down. It is just having a interface errors. Okay. Because of this interface errors, your entire company or company departments or everyone is accessing low internet connection, like no we can say slow browsing issues, and you can say internet disruptions. Okay. You may see service impacts. So what you need to do, a network, they will give a complaint on network engineers, and they will log in the devices, and they'll check the point to point reachability. If you see any packet losses, immediately they will call the Airtel team. Airtel team will create it. I mean, we need to create a ticket with Airtel team. They will troubleshoot it. But since it is impacting, right, manually you need to switch over to Tata. So this manual intrusion is taking a lot of time to switching over the path, right? So that is a problem. That is a traditional BGP issues. To avoid this, they use SD-WAN. The SD-WAN is software defined wide area network. What it will do, these edge routers, they are migrating to SD-WAN software. You must upgrade the software. So to implement SD-WAN, you need a SD-WAN iOS. Okay. Once you upgrade the software, and you have a platform control in a cloud, we have a call vmanage, vbond, and there is other things as well. Four components are there. So there, all these devices can be connected through IPsec. So you need to learn IPsec as well. If you want to learn SD-WAN, you need to learn security as well as BGP, and also you can learn BGP. At BGP is very important, traditional BGP. Okay, yeah, route reflectors as well. Anyhow, so what software-defined network will do? So both the ISPs can act as a primary. So there is, so the entire organization will have a two ISPs. Okay, it can do load balancing also. So you can do lot of things. You can use two ISPs at the same time, and even there is no packet loss. Even Airtel is having a packet loss, no problem. Automatically, within having any single packet loss, the Tata can take over it, and you will reach the internet. So by avoiding the traditional issues, they use SD-WAN. So we have SD-WAN solutions like Verja SD-WAN, Cisco Viptela, and G-Scalar, and lot of, and also Juniper. There is a lot of vendors we have to implement SD-WAN. Okay, clear?
Okay, okay, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So to understand SD-WAN, you must understand traditional things. Then only you will understand SD-WAN. Okay. Lot of people directly learning. See, human mentality is like that. In the market, whatever the keyword you guys are hearing, right? People are talking about. You guys have to, research it. What is it? Okay. Why it is, why everyone is asking SD-WAN? What is the, see, technology is evolving. Why evolving? To resolve the current issues, the technology is evolving. So you must understand the issues and then learn the technology. It is good. Without learning the issues and without learning the existing thing, if you learn directly, right, doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, I used to encourage all the students learn step by step. And yeah, so a lot of people are contacted me for SD-WAN course. I told little time. I suggested you can learn some other institutions if it is urgent. Some people are still waiting for SD-WAN from here. So yeah, May month, 200% we'll launch it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's all for
Yeah, bro.
automation. So yeah, guys.
Ramesh,
Yeah.
sorry, are we covering Postman also in this?
Power on self-test, you mean?
No, no, no. I mean, there's a tool called
That is
Postman.
for
Like you
API
can,
testing, right,
yeah,
bro?
No,
API
no, no,
testing.
no,
So it
no,
is
no, 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 no.
It
Only
is
for
not
networking.
required.
Only for networking stuff. So
Okay.
we just teach you REST APIs, how they called here.
okay.
So in networking,
Network API.
yeah, yeah. In networking, we don't develop anything generally. We don't test anything. We just run the show commands manually. We cannot run, right. By using script, we can push all the show commands, gather the data, and the data will be in dictionary or list. From there, we can iterate the data. Based on that, you can call it. Okay, what you want to do based on the output. Yeah. Okay.
So
So yeah,
Hello.
one
Bro,
last question. So
yeah,
we
Prasad.
cover Netmiko.
Yeah.
We cover Netmiko, Paramiko, and Alpam also, right?
So Napalm, Netmiko we cover. Napalm, if you want, we can cover. So Paramiko is for servers, guys, not for routers.
Okay,
Paramiko
okay,
is for servers. So I build a server, okay? So I
okay.
was working on a server where it is an online exam for the students. I built that server by myself. And to build the server, I need to install so many packages in server. So I cannot do it manually, right? I created a script to execute that. Okay. So yeah, so for we need Paramiko to automate server config, and Netmiko is for basic library. Individually you can do that. Napalm can support multiple vendors. Ansible, you need to focus on Ansible, guys. Everyone is asking Ansible. So from last 3 months, 4 months, we were teaching network automation. However, Ansible was not part of it. From last batch onwards, we started it. So just now I showed you, right? This is a script with Ansible. We have a script with Ansible, we have a script with Netmiko and Paramiko. Code you can get it anywhere. In ChatGPT or Claude, it will give you code. But the thing is, understanding the hierarchy is important. Understanding the real
Yes, yes.
architecture, Git and GitHub stuff is important. So this networking commands or code you can get anywhere, guys. That's easy. Even companies are encouraging. When I was working in Oracle, we were working for OpenAI, right? They gave us free subscription. So that Oracle database is integrated with OpenAI tool. Okay, so internally we can search in internal ChatGPT that is integrated with Oracle code database. So we were writing a code. So all your managers are so saying that don't write your own logic. Use automation tool and make it fast. So now people who knows how to use AI, they can survive. Okay, no one asks you direct code nowadays. Okay, but basic thing you need to know. So basic thing means, what is basic thing? The basic thing means basic a hierarchy and how things are work, and the prompt, what prompt you need to give. You want a code, but which code you want, you need to give a proper input, right? Yeah, based on that. Yeah, so I was not a coder. Okay, I was a purely networking guy. I really don't know programming language, but when I started doing job in Amazon, it's mandatory to learn the things. Yeah, that's how I learned. Okay, yeah, that's all about today. Network
Thank you,
automation
Ramesh.
demo.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, everyone.